Happy to do it. It takes a certain humility to know the correct oratory. Good one. Let me now go to Mark Halpern, who was in Mississippi with Byron York. First, Mark Halpern, our partner on these broadcasts. What did you see and hear and think?
I agree with literally everything that was said. I'll say one thing slightly different, which is it's got the humility we all need to show about evaluating how the American people, this huge audience, would have seen it. But I thought Obama clearly did better. I thought he had a chance to show that he was calm and prepared and capable of standing toe-to-toe with the more experienced McCain. I thought McCain spoke too much Washington jargon, told too many jokes in shorthand, made too many comments that he knew what he meant, but I don't think he conveyed it necessarily to the audience. Overall, I thought Obama was the better communicator and did more of what he needed to do to reassure people than McCain did, which is what he needed to do, which was to take Obama down at least one peg. He regularly used the expression, Obama doesn't understand a certain point, and I think Obama, by his performance, implicitly put a lie to that, and I think that was the most difficult thing for McCain, to not to be able to succeed on that central argument.
Myron?
Well, I think it was high-minded. There were no gaps, there were no gotchas, there was no blood on the floor, so I was kind of disappointed, I guess, naturally. But, look, I read it differently from Mark in the sense that I think that Obama seemed to be on the defensive a fair amount of the time. I was amazed at the amount of time in the economic portion that McCain was able to get the issue to federal spending, and which is an issue that resonates big time with the Republican base. He was clearly speaking to them, and I'm sure they were liking it. But, you know, the McCain campaign has already put out an internet ad splicing together the number of times, and there were several in which Obama said some variation of Senator McCain is right about this. I think in general, even though Obama performed well, he was not as aggressive as I think some of his supporters had hoped he would be.
How do you factor in the level of expectation that John McCain was a better debater, Barack Obama was a better speaker, those kinds of expectations, or do those expectations not exist with the viewers who are watching at home?
Well, a few hours before the debate, the Obama campaign sent out an email kind of lowering expectations, saying this is John McCain's strong suit, he's got the home field advantage. But you know, Obama actually did pretty well. I think Doris mentioned something that was important earlier. McCain seemed pretty vigorous. I mean, he did not look like or sound like an old man. I saw Senator Lindsey Graham, who's one of the chief members of the McCain posse, beforehand. I said, man, he's got to be tired after all of this running around, and all Graham said was, I know I am. And but McCain seemed pretty darn vigorous, and I think that's important because there's a large percentage of voters out there who are concerned about voting for a 72-year-old man.
All right, let me go now in Washington. Jim Hoagland, what did you think?
Well, I saw the same debate.